And for today's creature feature, we are back in Chicago. Welcome to the Avondale district. I was here yesterday. At the end of yesterday's video, I was like, man, I gotta come back. There's a lot of cool stuff here. We begin with a building that has a smile, or half of it. I see the Tooth Fairy, a gentleman holding a toothbrush, and a large set of incisors, cuspids, and canines. There's no coincidence it has a big smile. It's actually called Big Smile Dental. It's a dentist's office. I like this very 80s graphic sign here. Very Rolling Stones, maybe Rocky Horror. You got the cute little Tooth Fairy. And this guy, he's got a mullet. Definitely the 80s. Dead giveaway. I guess it could be the 70s as well. And just 3 establishments down from Big Smile on the corner of Dawson and Milwaukee, right here in Avondale. The Brewed Coffee, a horror-themed coffee shop. Well, that's right up our alley, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. I am Tampa J. This is Chicago. Yesterday I went to the top of the Willis Tower, and today I'm gonna grab some Joe. That's the simplest I can put it. A long-winded intro, I think not today. I did that yesterday. We're gonna get some coffee. We're gonna explore Avondale. I have to be in Joliet tonight to film a haunted house, so you're gonna see what happens along the way. Yes, I'm filming another haunted house. Haunts on, baby. Doing that today at 4, so I've got some time. It's early in the morning. The Brewed just opened up. There's much ahead. Let's go check out this coffee shop. And right behind me as I was doing the intro, I'm about to go over to the Brewed, but I just want to show you this unique Chinese restaurant. Very cool. Columns. But what is kind of bizarre, and this is why I fired up the camera, look in here. Look at all the Buddha heads. Not really bizarre, but just different. Kind of crazy, huh? Look at all the Buddha. That's amazing. I really like that. And before we walk in to see what's going on, I just want to show you the awesome sign here with the eyeballs. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over here, Chris the Girl, eat your heart out. Look at this. We love our neon Halloween signs, especially with emotion. Got the Grim Reaper. Also the cauldron. And the eyes are looking at us up here. Ew, they're open. Yeah, these are pretty sick. And here are the hours. 7 to 7, Monday through Friday. Saturday to Sunday, 8 to 7. Oh, wow. This place is awesome. There is so much to see in here. The Brewed. Just looking this way. Look at all the stuff. Okay, so I've already ordered my coffee and my pastry just to show you what's going on here as you enter the coffee shop, the Brewed. You've got a giant sandworm, Beetlejuice style, popping out of the roof. They made it very detailed, wires hanging down. Also, look in his mouth. And on this coffee table here, a bunch of horror books. Imagine that. Video Hounds Horror Show. Giant Frankenstein's monster head over these classic vintage diner booth seats. And then of course you have the black and white checkered floor. And oh wow, there's a Beetlejuice trash dirty dishes area inside that house. Just a cutout. There's also collectibles in here. Looks like Universal Monsters and other monsters bobbleheads. And then there's some Obey, They Live stuff. Some vintage Freddy Spitballs and Jason Spitballs. I've never seen those before. Dude, look at that giant Freddy poster. La Fin de Freddy. Film in 3D. Oh, that's a Freddy's Dead advertisement, I believe, in French. I have never seen that. You see those 3D glasses he's wearing? I remember seeing this movie when I was a kid at the Castle Theater. I still have those glasses somewhere tucked away. That's awesome. So I was in Avondale yesterday at the Horror House, which is a couple blocks from here, and they had an old school cabinet TV like I used to have when I was a kid, and they had the Halloween Season the Witch mask inside, just like for the movie. Very cool they have one here. I think this one actually works. It's not turned on yet. And to the left, there are 2 giant cases full of horror collectibles. I'm gonna pick out some stuff. There's some pretty cool crap in here. Also on top, You've got this blow mold. Chris the girl would love this. Rest in peace, ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Here lies someone I wouldn't trust. That's amazing. Also, a bunch of Halloween and trick-or-treat buttons. Looks like there's the model, the nice freaking model from Beetlejuice. A Freddy Krueger pinata. That looks pretty much homemade. And also there's a picture. There's a picture of the Nightmare on Elm Street house in South Hollywood. I was there earlier this year. Gregory Big Bad Vampire Bat. It was a vampire bat where you could basically see his innards and blood. It's right there. That's the box and it's out of the box. That's a pretty creepy toy. This whole top shelf on the case to the right is devoted to the creature from the Black Lagoon, Mr. Florida Boy. This is an original Dawn of the Dead, 1978, George A. Romero, Dario Argento, zombie. I believe that's in Spanish. That is a Spanish poster. That is amazing. Okay, so I ordered my coffee and my bagel and it's just sitting over there, but I got carried away. I love that each counter on either end right here, it says obey. They live, John Carpenter reference. This place is pretty nice and there's so much to see in here. We've only just begun. But first, let me grab my coffee. And look at this poster, Death by Coffee, a new bitter taste of terror. Okay, so we've only just begun. I'm gonna show you what's going on in that case here in just a second, but there is a second room, a hallway to the left, a lot of benches and some things along the wall. This is a fun mural. Some famous monsters. Wow. See some Dracula, some Frankenstein. Oh wow, what's going on right here? Whoa, I wonder what's in that door. Now there's a label on it. Let's see what it says. Employees only. Definitely not a secret Svengoolie museum. That's awesome. Did you see that? That's what it says. I don't know if it was in focus. Definitely not a secret Svengoolie museum. That's pretty clever. Also, there's a spider in the rafter. He's trying to get my bagel. I better eat this. All right, I just got to show you the bathroom doors because they're cool. There's a little kitty popping out of this one to the right. And then this one to the left, just a bunch of eyeballs looking at you. A bunch of faces all the way down. All the way down. And then this is the best one. All right, who peed in the pool? That's what a Florida man would say. And then looking back down this hallway, a huge Wild Beasts movie poster at the end, and then several movie posters along the wall. Body Snatcher from Hell, Count Dracula and his Vampire Bride, Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing, that's a classic. Here we go right here. Oh my gosh, that's an original Part 2 poster. You can always tell it's an original poster by the folds. This is how the movie theaters would fold the movie posters after they unrolled them. You got those creases in there. It's one of my favorites. Enjoyed tracking down those locations. Humanoids from the Deep and Night Train to Terror. That's another cult classic. If you haven't seen that, oh my gosh. I will say this. Last time I said something like this, I was like, oh, that movie is amazing. I don't always mean that in a good way. Sometimes in an awesomely bad way. That's one of those. That's a train wreck. No pun intended. Dude, I've never seen so many copies and different copies of Night of the Living Dead on VHS. I am a huge fan of this film. Oh my gosh. I didn't know there were so many versions, and it keeps going. It keeps going. Hold on. There's so many versions in here, different languages. Also, there's Tales of Terror, Night of the Living Dead. That's another copy. Now down here, there's Night of the Living Dead in color version. One of the greatest, one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It's up there with The Shining and Psycho. I've selected my table, and here's my spread. I've spread out my cream cheese. I'm about to enjoy. I'm about to obey, consume. Good stuff. Delicious stuff. The bagel was delicious. As I'm turning in my plate and my knife, I noticed this Buffy the Vampire Slayer poster. Here we go. Into the house. I believe this is where you throw it all away. Oh, it's Stephen King. Be a pal and throw out your straw napkin before you put your dishes in the bin. Thanks. I will listen to you, sir. I love that there's just like a creepy hand over there. Just there. On the other side of Stephen. And right next to this giant, sick, wild beast poster, there's a door that leads into a record store. Brick and Brack Records. Looks like they're not open till 12 though, but we can take a peek inside. Oh, wow. Kind of reminds me of Daddy Cool Records in St. Pete. Oh, this looks sick. Oh, there's a Ghostbusters firehouse right there. Oh my gosh. I wish, wow, I wish it was noon so I could walk in here, but there's all kinds of horror stuff in here as well. And I want to point out that their menu at the front of the store is a former kiosk. It looks like this used to come out of, this came out of a movie theater. They've got their merchandise menu, they've got their hot drinks, their cold drinks, they've got their donuts, they also sell donuts, they have cereal here. Their drip coffee is $2.99 for 12 ounces. Also they have macaroons. I like that they put different movies in here. There's the Thing right there. And here's some more of the pastries they have in here. The almond croissant looks pretty tasty. Here's one of their bags, the Brewed Coffee. That's a cool tote bag, 20 bucks for that. Also, they're selling movies. What's a horror coffee shop without horror movies? A lot of deep cuts in here too. Yeah, so this is a pretty sick shop. If you're ever in Chicago, come over to Avondale, get some coffee at the Brew. And yesterday I was at the Horror House, which is a few blocks from here. I heard yesterday that this district here is full of places just like this. This is becoming like the horror district, if there was one in Chicago. Got my goods, and I had my brew at the Brew. This is an awesome place. And as you saw from the inside, right next door to the Brewed, is the Brick Brack Record Store. This is the outside. It doesn't open till noon, but if we peek through the window here, check this out. Whoa! Hey Marge! It's Marge and Maggie. Oh, Chris would love that. Simpsons fan there. Oh, they have so much more collectibles in here. Wow, okay. We'll have to come back here next time. All right, so now it's time to depart Avondale, aka Chicago here, and head down to Joliet. I've got to meet up at 4 at the haunted house that I will be creating a video at later today. So I've got to make my way south. All right, so right here among Route 66, just north of Joliet, Illinois, welcome to Haunted Trails. This was recommended to me by the folks back at the coffee shop. I'm already liking this. This is the first thing I saw was this sign. This creature looking bloody mouth sign that says Haunted Trails. This place is definitely up our alleyway. I turned off real quick, parked there, got out to film the sign. Right here is the wall of a go-kart track. There's our friend there again. Games, laser tag, miniature golf, rides, batting cages. This was like a celebration station with a haunting theme. This is amazing. Okay. Now up in the parking lot before the main building, it looks like there's people going around the Trails Raceway right now on golf carts. Check this out. This is the main building. Monsters Tomb. Dracula is right up there. Also, I see a very cool pizza sign over there. It looks like they sell pizza. Dracula's doing like a high five motion up there, or a stop. Okay, opening the doors here. I like this rug. Looks like you go up the steps. Oh. Smells very nostalgic in here. Oh wow, it really opens up. Oh, this is cool. It's a giant arcade. Whoa. Heck yeah. Oh, they even have a little drop ride in here. All right, let's see what we got going on in here. Okay, making my way through the arcade. There is a teacup attraction. It looks like it's down right now. Looks like it's down for maintenance, but check it out. A very spooky teacup attraction. The ghost is all popped up here. Oh, there's ghosties up here too. Look at this. This is sick. This is called the Bone Shaker. There's the sign right there. Looks like the Bone Shaker's down for maintenance. It's not shaking any bones today, but if it were, man, I would totally ride this. I like that the backdrop back here is very spooky looking. Oh, laser tag. Okay, so this is the Phantom's Fury laser tag arena. I wonder if we could just go in there and check it out. It's a spooky, ooh, I hear like a sound effect over here. It's a spooky rendition to laser tag. That's a sick Phantom right there. I like the sign. Phantom's Fury laser tag. Wish I had a few people with me to try it out, right? I wish this was going. I like the sidewalk vibe here and the gas lamps. This one red, very spooky. Oh, I see something over there. I passed something on the way in. This is cool. Wait till you see this. Spooky clock. You may have spotted it. It's the Norman Bates Psycho House. There's murals all the way around the arcade. We gotta check these out. Oh, that's scary. Right over the ATM too. Whoa, hello. So this person right here knows your PIN number. If you've ever taken cash out of here. I mean, they've got a great view of the keypad. So if your bank account got cleared out, it was this person right here, this ghoul. That's a sick painting. I'm gonna check out more of the murals. There's still much to see here, but I'm really looking forward to the miniature golf course out front. Can't wait to get there. Is Norman home or is Mother home? Oh, her bedroom light's on. That's Mother's room. She might be home. Okay, this area is roped off. This must be like the private party area, but I'm noticing the facade back there, spooky house and the mural. Haunting mural, got a graveyard, another haunted house. Oh, wow, there's something over here. There's a creature in the wall right there. Ooh, creepy, okay. Gosh, to be young and live here in Joliet, I would want to have my birthday party here every year, Mom. Right? I would have. I know there's some kids, this wouldn't fly as far as a venue for a party. It's just a little too scary. All right, I don't know what this is, but it's amazing. I wish I had a couple coin. This is a 911 emergency rocket. Something to do with anti-bees. Big Bug Blaster. Okay, it's right there. Oh, it's got like a digital screen. That's a cool ride. Charmin' Charlie's Pizzeria. So there's a pizzeria in here, and it has a haunting vibe. Check this out. Ooh, I see a spin the wheel back there. Should highlight that. This is awesome. Whoever Charmin' Charlie is, I hope we find him, and I hope he looks just like this playing the piano. Whoa, back to wanting to have your birthday party here. Hey, nothing wrong with having one for your 30-something birthday, right? This is the area. Check this out. There's a stage, so there might be some kind of a show. You got the spooky host, ghost host here. Kind of looks like Sir Henry popping out. Spin the wheel for prizes, for tickets. Spooky tree mural with a house down the hill. Looks like there might be some sort of an animation spooky mirror here. Oh yeah, there's something in there. Oh gosh, that's creepy. Oh my gosh. Oh man, it looks like they're set up for a birthday party later today, by the way. Spooky fireplace. Oh neat, more spooky trees, mural there, castle, little village. And here is the mantle in the fireplace. Little bats up here. Got a headstone. This reminds me of the Munsters for some reason. Yeah, this is neat. I would love to have had a birthday here. I know Chris the girl loved it too. Check this out. More spooky stuff up here. Charmin' Charlie's. Wow. Cool neon. I didn't see Charlie in there anywhere, but that was cool. Oh, I almost missed this guy in the corner. Oh, that's so creepy. to be a kid again. I would want to be here every weekend for all the eye-popping fun. That's pretty gruesome. Look, bloody guts. Hey, haunted trails where a kid can be a ghoul. Over here in the back corner of the arcade, the creature from the Black Lagoon is hiding. Mr. Florida Boy. And they do have these little jack-o'-lanterns you can win for prizes. Other than that, not very much spooky stuff, just fun stuff. Here's some glow goo, slimy and gooey. And I didn't notice this the first time, but the drop ride is actually monster themed. It's called the Monster Hop. We got Frankenstein's monster there. Oh, there's the mummy. I see some creature, some Dracula. Is that the Hatbox Ghost? And right here at the counter is where you order all your food and select your tickets for all the attractions. I like the spooky ghoul there, the Grim Reaper, next to the classic Pepsi sign. And it looks like everything's pretty much decently priced. Phantom's Fury laser tag, $9.25. Go-karts, $9.25. Miniature golf, 18 holes, $8. Junior Speedway go-karts, $6.75. Bone Shaker, $4.50 if it were going. Also, there's something out here called the Tornado Ride. And they do offer the Spirited escape game. We'll walk by there. Haunted trails, happy trails, for sure. I'm gonna go outside and we're gonna check out the miniature golf. I'm gonna pay $8 to go around. Okay, now approaching the building that says Spirited Escapes. I think this is where we purchase our club and begin the mini golf. Again, to show you the Trails Raceway. That's where you get on the go-karts. Okay, Hell Motel escape rooms. This looks like the lobby. This is also where you pay and get your club for miniature golf. This is very haunting, very haunted mansion looking. I can hear people in there participating in the escape room right now. Looks like there's Captain's Cove, Space Racer. Can't really read the sign over there. This one is Gold Rush. Looks like there's 4 escape rooms. Oh, it's Haunted Mansion. It literally says it right there. So you got 4 escape rooms. All right, step right up and see the amazing golf ball whacker guy. Got my club, my ball, my scorecard. Check this out. Course 2 to the left, the spooky course, which that's the one we're going on. But also, they have another course, the Sport Challenge, for you real miniature golfers out there. Even though that looks a little spooky too. Don't have time to play all 18 holes, but I paid $8 and I think we're gonna enjoy some of these holes in the props. I'm already seeing some cool stuff. Oh, look at this. It's a cigarette butt cauldron. Chris the girl, eat your heart out. Queen Halloween loves her cauldrons. I don't know if she'd dig this one though. A lot of cigarette butts probably went in there. Here lies Freddy. Rest in peace. It's a graveyard. A little casket and some bones there. Also, there's a crucifix casket out to the left. Perhaps the greatest spooky trash can I've ever seen, or just trash can in general. It looks like the course 2 spooky course starts here with just a simple hole, and the second hole has a creepy castle. All right. Hope I don't hit this too hard and it rolls out to Route 66, one-handed. Oh, man, I almost got that.
Come on, just tap it in. Give it a little tap, tap, tap it in.
Go in your home, ball. Got it. It's hard to make it out in the shadows. It's a little overcast day, but a very spooky looking house. I'm sure that pops better at night. Looks like you hit the ball and there's the hole. You kind of hit it up towards the house and it probably activates something. Let me see. This is hole number 6, by the way. All right. Oh no. I think it should come out down. There it goes. Oh, blue water. Also, I see some red water. Oh, you see, I don't want to spoil too much. We're getting there. We're getting there, a little sneak peek. And this is hole number 10. A very spooky looking castle. Almost looks like Cinderella's castle. This reminds me of the Malibu golf course that used to sit on Nebraska Avenue in Tampa. They had a castle like this as well. Go all the way around here. It's kind of in the shadows. Looks like we hit the ball right here. Let's see what happens. I think oh, it's just like the house. It just comes out right there. Okay. It's pretty sick though. That's a lot of blue food coloring. And it goes down here. Check this out. I'm on a bridge. It's the backside of the creature. Oh, if you take a screenshot, it'll last longer. No, don't take a screenshot of that. What are you doing? And just to look back at all the fun, you can make out the entrance of the monsters room over there in Dracula. Looks like the kiddie golf carts are going too, the go-karts. All right, folks, this is hole number 13. And of course, it looks like the most difficult one. There's a little bridge that you have to go across here. I'm gonna try this. Let's try it out. Got it. So I somehow managed to skip the bridge, jump over. It went in the hole, but I didn't realize it actually goes down there, pops out of the wall, and it's supposed to go in that hole. So I missed. Still a chance for an eagle though. Here we go, Arnold Palmer. Got it. Spooky mansion right here. This one a lot bigger than the other one. Creepy. I like that it has a bat weather vane on the top steeple. Watch out! He's right behind you! Watch out! He's gonna get you! Meanwhile, the guy just keeps fishing. Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's amazing. All the way from Florida, just like me, buddy. Gillman. Okay, in the distance, I have found out what the Tornado is. It's a classic carnival ride. Oh, okay. I think they used to have one of those at Old Town. Chris the girl would know. I think so. I also hear some haunting music coming from this hole right here. Look at this. This looks like a crypt. Oh, for today's creature feature. Haunts on. You hear the music? Creepy music and blood red water. The fountains aren't going and it's making it creepier. Check this out. Tombstone. Music's coming from there. Also, at some point, I think there was a water fountain there. Look at this. This is definitely my favorite so far. This is hole number 8. This spooky house. The lighting's a little better over here. Yeah, it just looks like a spooky house or a crypt. Haunting. I'm getting very Bloody Bucket Bridge vibes. If you know, you know. Florida. Check it out. These fountains are working. Haunted Trail Mini Golf. Ha 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 ha. Couple more holes to go. Couple more things I want to show you. Saving the best for last. I think you may see it. Dude, I found it. The grave of Swamp Thing. Who knew he was buried here in Illinois? We found him. Take a screenshot. Share it on Instagram. Now down the hill. Giant vulture sits on the trunk of a tree. Looks like you hit the ball over the hill underneath the trunk. Underneath the vulture. Very spooky looking. And the hole is on the other side. All right, here we go. Oh. Not even close. And even though it is the last hole, hole number 18, I did save the best for last. Put in Skull's mouth, score 1 stroke, and a free coupon, all other putts, 2 strokes. Looks like we have to hit below the wrought iron fence up into the Skull's mouth. You can barely make it out in there. There it is. There's one on this side, and it goes up and you have the giant skull head. That's amazing. And then there's one over here, just to show you what's going on. There's another one right here. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the right side first. And so once I hit it in here, that baby's gone. Okay, I'm gonna position the camera so you can see the ball. Hopefully you can see in there. It's a little dark. All right, step right up. See the amazing golf ball whacker guy. Oh wow, All right. Looks like I'm gonna go a little to the left. It's not so straight. Here we go. 4. Oh, totally missed it. All right. Goodbye, ball. Goodbye. And just like that, golf club return right there at the clubhouse. Goodbye. I'll miss you. I'll miss you so much. And if I had a little more time, I would go around the track a couple times. $9 to go around the track, I think like 5 or 6 times. That's so worth it. Haunted Trails Amusement Park. This is amazing. And I did hear that there's one over more near Chicago, a little closer to Chicago, that has more stuff. So maybe if I ever come back and I want to check that out, which I will, I'll go check that one out too. They said they have much more props in their miniature golf course at the one towards Chicago. So much ahead. I'm gonna check that one out someday, for sure. Maybe with Chris the girl, she would like that too. All right, so I had a great time out here. I've got a couple hours until I have to head to Hell's Gate, the haunted house I'm walking through tonight. But before, I'm gonna get some lunch. I could go for a Chicago hot dog, and I'm sure they have Chicago hot dogs in Joliet. I'm sure there's a good place. So I found a hot dog stand, and I'm heading to it. I had to pull off the road here. Down there's Route 66. This bar, Zobel's Tavern, has an awesome Schlitz beer vintage sign, and I just had to show it. Schlitz beer. You have to believe me when I say I did not pick this hot dog stand because it was across the street from a cemetery. Hey, hot dog, hot diggity dog. This place looks classic. Frosty mugs and picnic tables is what's on the sign out front there. Hey, hot dog. That's how it translates, right? It's like, hey Arnold. Remember that show? Hey Arnold. Hey, hot dog. Place looks so classic. Great food and root beer. I know I don't drink soda, but I feel like I have to get a root beer here. What do you think? Do I deserve a cheat day? I mean, it says root beer right on the sign. Hot dogs, $3.25. Chili dogs, $3.25. Cheese dogs, $3.25. Barbecue, $3.25. Polish sausage, $4.25. Codfish. They got all kinds of stuff here. Okay, so I just found out. This is a cash only / drive-through only establishment. So I have to actually go to the ATM, come back to get my hey dog. I think that ghoul at the ATM back at Haunted Trails was telling me to grab a 20. Thankfully there was a ATM right behind Hey Hot Dog. Here we go. Okay, this is a first for me. I come in peace, everyone, and with great respect. This is the first time I think I've actually eaten inside a cemetery. Chili dog with the coney sauce, relish, and onions. Also the hot dog, relish, onions, mustard, no ketchup. These aren't traditional Chicago dogs, but these are Joliet dogs. I was talking to the manager back there. Shout out to Lauren. She said that they have been in business since 1959. So that's a long time making hot dogs. That's a good hot dog. Oh, there's a fly on it. Shoe fly. Don't bother my hot dog. All right, folks. I think I'm gonna end it right here in the cemetery in Joliet. Have a couple more hours till I meet my contact for the haunted house at Hell's Gate, and I will be creating that video, which I will be releasing that one in September, just like with the other haunt videos I have already recorded at the request of the haunt owners. We are not releasing them until further in the spooky season. No spoilers. And I just want to add this. If you clicked on this video interested in the coffee shop or the haunted mini golf, that was fun, but those have a similar vibe. I do a lot of haunted house videos. If it's your first time, I am featuring a bunch of the scariest this year. So I'm very grateful for that opportunity, and I can't wait to share those with everyone. So I just want to be clear on why it is, what brought me here this weekend to Chicago. I will be leaving tomorrow, heading back to Florida. I created another video today, which I will be releasing tomorrow. And then plans for the end of the week, my 6th year at Dragon Con coming up. Here we come, Atlanta. Know you're awesome, know you're loved, and no matter who you are, what you're going through, just know there's always much ahead for you, my friends. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for always watching. It means so much to me. Okay, I have to do this. Do not follow me home. Do not follow me home. I came in peace, I ate, and now I leave in peace. Did my straw move? I think my straw just moved. Something's drinking my root beer. And to be honest, I really can't finish this. This is actually really heavy for me. It's good. I want to finish it, but it's making me so full. I haven't had soda in a long time. Root beer is kind of heavy. It's good. I wish I could finish it.